Game time!
Hi friends, welcome back to Rational Gamer YouTube channel. This is Evil Nemesis and today we are going to spectate Hidden Valley. Yeah, you heard that right. We are not going to play but to spectate and observe how the so-called hardest mission in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin actually works. So after the loading screen you are sent into this location and you see a truck starting up and going there in that tunnel, which is heavily guarded by so many guards. This is considered to be the hardest mission in all the Hitman games altogether. So what makes it so hard? Let's see. There are actually 2 to 3 methods to complete this mission, and this is the first mission where you don't actually have a target to kill and your only objective is go from A point to B point to find the hidden passage which will lead you towards Hayamoto castle and where you can eliminate him. And this is the second mission in Japan, and the first one you have already seen, that was tracking Hayamoto, where you planted a tracking device in the dead body of late Hayamoto Jr. and that led us to this location. Now there are 2 routes you can take. The first one is the surface route, and the problem with taking that route is there are so many sniper towers, and I hate to say it, but these guys have night vision goggles, as you can see, and deadly snipers. This is WA 2000 custom version with better scope and suppressor. These snipers have a very deadly range and eyesight. As you can see, they can see you from so far away and take their shot, and if the sniper bullet hits you at the right point, then you will be dead in just one shot or 2 or 3 maximum. Now that's why we don't need to take the surface route. Instead, we need to take this tunnel route, and as you can see, the truck comes here at regular intervals. Now you can take this truck, get inside from the behind of the truck and sit there in the corner, but unfortunately that does not always help you complete the mission. I don't know if the developers of this game was trying to create the hardest mission ever, or if they were trying to create the smartest AI created ever in any game. But unfortunately there are few glitches in this mission which will not let you complete this mission without alerts and even some close encounters. And I just noticed that in this mission, if there is a close encounter, even that's 1, that will ruin your Silent Assassin rating. So if you get a close encounter plus 1 alert, then your Silent Assassin rating is pretty much gone. So this is a tough mission if you want to get a SA rating, and it is a very tough mission if you are going after an all 0 statistic. So let's go back and let me show you the possible ways and some strategy and some tips. With the help of those tips, you will be able to complete this mission. I mean, it's still not very easy, but as this mission is a little bit random, and the guards, these ninjas, they are also very random here. If we talk about these guards, they have very good hearing, meaning they can hear everything like footsteps, etc. and climbing down. If you are climbing down a ladder, or if you are climbing up, they can easily hear you. So there are actually two disguises available in this mission. One is this black disguise, which is specially for these ninjas who walks or stays inside this tunnel. And if we go outside of the tunnel, then all the guards who patrol outside or on the surface, they wear this white disguise. So disguises are pretty much useless in this mission as well, and the only benefit of taking a disguise, even if it is a black or white disguise, is that these snipers will not shoot at you unless obviously you do something very stupid in front of them. So see, this tower has actually two deadly snipers on each side, and as I have told you already, they have a very good sight. So if they see you killing someone or doing something like that, you are pretty much dead. And if we talk about the surface area, you can see many guards are patrolling here, and they are randomly patrolling on different locations. So if you try to take the surface route, and if one of these guards see you, even if you are wearing a disguise, then they will check your ID. And that's the main problem with this mission. The guards, the ninjas, if doesn't matter if they are in the tunnel or on the surface, whenever they see you, even if you are in a disguise, they will always run to you and they will check your ID, and within few seconds they will know who you are and they will just start shooting at you. So that was about the disguise system of this mission. But if you are not wearing any disguise, then do not try to walk the surface at all because of these snipers. That's pretty much shoot on sight case if you are not in a disguise. So even if you are in a disguise and you are willing to take this route towards the exit point, there are so many random ninjas here and there which are nearly impossible to dodge. You know what I'm trying to say? So how to actually complete these missions? Well, there are two possible methods which I could figure out, and let's talk about the first one. But before we get there, let me tell you another thing about these ninjas. They walk so slowly in the tunnel or on the surface, and they have very good numbers as of backup. And furthermore, we have checkpoints which check the oncoming trucks. We have an oncoming truck within few seconds, and then it will be searched out by these guards, and they will thoroughly check that truck for if anyone is hidden inside. So If you are trying to get inside the truck and want to make the truck your ride, make sure you get out of the truck before it reaches this checkpoint, else you will be definitely will be caught. Now let's try to see if there is an oncoming truck here. Talking about the glitches of this mission, here it comes. The first glitch occurs when this truck goes all the way towards this checkpoint and it will accidentally hit a ninja and he will be dead. But somehow the game will register it as if you killed it and not the truck. So that will cause an alert, because when a guard dies, the other guard he will find his dead body. See, when a truck comes to this point, this guy will go back, these two guys, and they will thoroughly check if there is someone inside. And once they are done checking, they will allow this truck to go through. And this keeps repeating. Here's another truck. Now this is where a glitch happens. Sometimes this truck won't move at all because the guards are no longer interested in checking that, or sometimes the truck will hit a guard or maybe two guards, and that will cause two alerts. And at the end of mission, if you have killed an enemy, then one kill plus two alerts could cause a problem to your essay rating. So I don't know why this glitch happens where the truck hits the guard, but I guess it is just pretty much random and only happens when enough of the trucks have passed already. I mean, the fourth or fifth truck which comes through here hits this guy, and when this guy goes to the dead body and was checking him, then the truck runs him over as well, and we have two dead guys which we did not even kill. This guy is asking the truck to stop. I just want to show you how that glitch occurs and how many trucks pass by before that truck came, which will hit this guy. So that's why you cannot rely on the truck ride method, because you never know if it eventually stops, because once the truck hits a guard and it will no longer move, and all the other trucks which are staying behind that one will also halt as well. So far it is going so good. I mean, it is not always necessary that the truck stopping glitch will occur every time, but as I said earlier, it randomly happens. So if you want to complete this mission without any alerts or glitches, you must be very fast. Let's try and see if this time the truck will try and kill this guy. Here it comes. The truck stops at different locations inside the tunnel. So if you want, you can get on or get off of that truck. So far it is going so good, according to the plan. But if we speed up the game speed by opening the console and typing IP time multiplier by 8, and let's see what happens now. Going okay. Here comes another one. So I think this has something to do with how the level loads. So if somehow the trucks are stuck in the tunnels for you and you have a saved game, I would recommend loading that save game. And here comes the glitch. Let me put the speed back to normal. And now the trucks won't move at all. I mean, only this side. The other side will keep going. But we are interested on the left side because this is the path we want to take to get out of the tunnel. Now, instead of hitting this guy, this guard is somehow glitched and he is asking the truck driver to stop again and again. And now what this will do is that the trucks will no longer move. Let's go back and check on the next truck. If there is any. Nope, there are no more trucks. So we have talked about all the glitches that could happen in this mission. Let's go back and let me tell you how to complete this mission. Okay, first thing you need to do is you want to take this route and walk past this ninja. If you want to take this crossbow rifle and some ammunition or crossbow bolts, you can take them along with you. And if you have anesthetic from the previous mission, you can drug him a little bit and then run towards this tunnel entrance. See, now here's a guard that walks into this room. Wait for him to come and go back. He should be here. in this room. Here he is. He walks back and forth within these 3 rooms. So make sure you dodge him as well, and then take a right. As you can see, the other side of trucks are working. Now you need to dodge these 3 guys as well. They walk in somewhat random order. Here comes another truck, but unfortunately it won't go so far because of that checkpoint bug. So then we need to dodge these 3 guys and walk all the way to that checkpoint. Finally that truck had gone through, as you can see, and another truck is there. Okay, when you dodge those 3 guys, you need to also dodge all these guys, and that I will demonstrate in the next video, how to dodge those guys which you have already seen, and how to dodge all these guards by foot on this checkpoint. Then go forward. And we have another 3 guys here which you need to dodge as well, and here they are. One, 2, and 3. These 3 guys are the most hardest part for me because they randomly patrol and they don't patrol all together, and they are not always predictable. Like one time they are going forward and eventually they turn back and start patrolling in zigzags like this. Between these pillars they will patrol like this. See, so we have talking about so many bad things. The guards have found a dead ninja. As we were discussing, a truck has killed a ninja, and that alert is now on us. Let's go back to the checkpoint and see which ninja was killed. No one is dead here. Well, that's strange. Okay, so there's a good thing about this mission, and that I recently discovered, and that's a biggest tip that I can give you about this mission, and that is, you can see this line. If you walk or run only on this area, not on the side but on this area, you will be almost completely silent. So always consider walking or running only on this line instead of here, and that way the ninjas will not be able to hear you. But if you run or walk on these areas or on the road when the ninjas are nearby, they will hear you and look at you and shoot you on sight if you are not in a disguise. But if you are in a disguise, they will come and check your ID. You can see we have another alert. Guards are alerted for no reason. Let's go back once again and see if this time the truck on the checkpoint killed any ninja. The guards have found a dead ninja We have already 2 alerts. Yeah, it happened. This truck killed the poor guy, and I think the truck behind this one is also stopped, because if this truck will not move, then obviously that one cannot move either. So this guy is stopping this truck and one guy is dead, and even if he kills this one too, then we will have 3 alerts in total. So much for silent assassin rating. I think he is letting the truck go, but so far the truck, yeah, here it moves. Now let's see what happens now. He's asking the driver to stop. No one is checking the truck now. He's going. One of their colleague is dead. Anyway, that will be happening all day. Let's continue. So I was saying that the hardest part of completing this mission is that if you are going for a SA rating, these unnecessary alerts will ruin your SA rating or all 0 ratings. Dodging these 3 guys who randomly walks this area, and then we have finally the exit point of tunnel. But the problem, once again, there are so many guards. If you are in truck by then you still have a little chance of getting out without any close encounter, but this is the safest path which you need to take. Get inside this room, this one, and take the ladder all the way up